Hi ladies! Thank you so much for joining me in this wonderful group. I've been dreaming of putting this together for some time now, and I'm so excited for everything that is yet to come. I'm quickly hopping on here because I want to share with you our first challenge. This is a 10-day Pranayama breathing technique challenge. For those who don't know what Pranayama is a yogic art of breathing. Personally, I've been practicing Pranayama for the last 5 years or so, and it has tremendously helped me. For those who have anxiety or high levels of stress, this is perfect for you. And for everyone else, really, Pranayama is really for everyone at any time. You can do it before your yogic practice, your meditation, or even before bedtime, going out, at any point in your life. So every day, starting from today and the next 10 days, I will be posting a video of a specialized yogic Pranayama breathing technique that we will do each day. You can do it at your own time, in the comforts of your own home. So starting from right now, we'll start with our first Pranayama breathing technique. So our first breathing technique for today is equal part breathing. In Sanskrit, it is known as Vritti Pranayama, also known as fourth part breathing or even square breathing. Pretty much what it means is equalizing the breath, the inhalation and the exhalation. In more advanced practice, it is equalizing the inhalation, the retention, exhalation, and retention. It's basically a cycle. So we will talk about that in a little bit more detail later on as we reach to that point. Now, in the meantime, find a comfortable seated pose on a mat, a chair, or on the bed if you like, as long as your spine is lengthened and erect. Release any fidgets, shake your hands, roll your shoulders back, shake your legs, and then come into that comfortable seated pose. Just for a moment, tune in to yourself, closing your eyes if you wish, and noticing how your natural breath is. A good technique for me personally is putting one hand over the belly and one hand over the chest, and just noticing how you're breathing today, right now. Perhaps your chest is rising more than your belly today. Maybe your breath is a little bit more shallow. It's going to work on deepening and slowing down that breath, giving it more meaning, making it more fruitful. Pranayama technique is great for our respiratory system, but if our respiratory system is well, then our whole body is well too. The oxygen is flowing better, the blood is circulating better, so we're aiming for all of those things to happen. So as you're focusing on that breath, and as you notice thoughts passing by, acknowledge them, just let them be, let them pass by. And then with the next thought that comes in, acknowledge it, let it pass by. And continue focusing on that breath. Every time your mind goes away, bring it back to the breath. Bring it back to your hands on your belly and chest. Make the breath a little bit slower, a little bit deeper each time. So with the next inhalation, we're going to count the inhalation into full 4 counts. And as we exhale, we're going to count the exhalation for 4 counts. So with the next inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. And continue that cycle at your own pace. If for any reason you find that counting to 4 counts is extremely strenuous for you or uncomfortable, then take it a notch down. Count to 3 or even 2. If you feel like you need a little bit more today, then count up to 5 or 6 or 7 and so on. You know your body best, so listen carefully. This is truly about connecting body and mind and creating that equilibrium. So continue focusing on those counts. Keep the brain focused on the breath. Wherever the mind goes, bring it back. Deepening the breath each time, slowing it down a little bit more. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. And continue at your own pace. So inhalation is puraka in Sanskrit, and exhalation is richaka. So continue breathing in, inhale, exhale. So if you feel now is a good time for you to practice retention, all you'll be doing is, as you inhale for 4 counts, you will hold your breath for 4 counts up to the very top, and then exhale all the way out until the last bit of air has gone out, to then hold it again, to inhale again. That will be the full practice of the 4-part breathing, or equal part breathing. If for any reason you feel this is strenuous or uncomfortable, then you can skip the retention part. Retention in Sanskrit is kumbhaka. So I know it's a strenuous one for some people, so you can just forget about it. This is not ideal for prenatal mamas, but this breathing technique as a whole, the inhalation and the exhalation alone without the retention, is a good practice for prenatal women, for mamas, for all women really. So if you feel like practicing the retention today, inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, and continue at your own pace, increasing if needed, decreasing if needed. Absolutely entirely up to you. So this is the equal part breathing for today. I will leave you here. If you want, you can continue practicing at your own. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask me. I'll be so happy to share with you any more information you need about this. Take your time practicing and let me know how it goes.